Miss Scudder and I play cards virtually every day, every afternoon. We like to play rummy. And we got this deck and another blue deck not too long ago in a double pack. And this four, the end of it here was weak and it was bent and it kept hanging on and hung on for quite a while, but today it come off. And like I said, the cards aren't that old. You can look at these and tell that they're not that old. So what do? Well, you line them up with every other card and you mark it. And I'm putting them over here in this stack. And I'm going to cut off every end to match this end. And that makes it where you don't know which card has the torn edge, so that it doesn't stand out when you get it. When you're playing cards, you hate to know what your opponent has, especially in rummy, because you'll want to stay away from laying down anything that'll play with this card. And both of us would know what it was and who got it just by the way it stands out the way it does. So I'm marking the whole deck of cards. What I'm doing when I'm going through too, I feel the edges of these, all of these other cards, to see if they have a weak side too that feels like it's going to come off. And that's the one I'm going to clip off with the scissors. But I'm stacking them up over there as I mark them. And I'll be coming back later to cut them off. Cut off each one of the corners. And we'll pick that up here when I get done with it. Well, I got all the cards marked. Got to get the corners off all of them so that they'll line up with that original card that lost this corner. You see, kids, how much fun you can have when you retire? Oh, like I said, Miss Cutter and I play rummy every afternoon, virtually, and Scrabble every morning. So we usually get up between 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning. We had a busy morning this morning because today for us is cleanup day. Every Saturday, Miss Cutter and I do our cleaning. And I tell you guys, if you want to really appreciate your wife, take a while off or retire and see how much she has to do around the house all the time. I tell you, there's a lot to be done. I told her this morning, the old saying, a woman's work is never done. Seems like there's always something to do around here. Didn't know that cutting corners off of cards would be part of it, but you do what you gotta do. But anyway, we're gonna get all these cards cut down, and I know we could go out and buy another deck, but doggone it. Money's so tight nowadays, and Biden's got so many people in financial trouble that you to try to save all the pennies here and there you can to get through. But anyway, we appreciate you guys tuning in, and if you have a situation with a deck of cards such as we had, I guess if you want to spend the time doing this, you can follow our lead and just cut the corner off all of them. That way you won't know what that original card was. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you have a great day. Take care.